Hey guys, Pop Scrap here. Today I'm scrapping out this light, slash kind of like a chandelier kind of. Today's video is really about is this brass or is it not? How can you tell if it's brass? There's a few different ways you can tell. My favourite thing is a trusty magnet. I was very disappointed. I touched, see, sticks to everything. There's not one bit of this non-ferrous. It's all sticks, every bit of it. Now, I've seen people bringing stuff like this to the scrapyard broke down, and I don't know, trying to cheat the scrapyard, or they didn't know that it looks brass, but doesn't mean it is brass. It looks there, but it's a cheap enough kind of fixture, I think. It's nice, but you know, it wouldn't be for me. Another way you can tell is with a file. File it. You can see that it is steel. There's no brass coming through. These are my two favourite ways of telling of different metals. A file is number one for me in times because this tells me if it's ferrous or non-ferrous, the magnet, and this will tell me then what it really is, a file. But yeah, like this fixture, yeah, you can get really caught out. It's disappointing that you get it all steel. It's nice now and again you get these brass. Doesn't really happen too often anymore. So I'm just going to take a bit of it apart here and we'll see what we got. A bit of wire. There should be a bit of brass in here. A bit of wire. There should be a whole lot in here. You're really all going into scrap steel. Let's see, can we turn this? I get a lot of this kind of stuff. Picked them up in the recycle centre and stuff when I'm unloading my scrap or my electrical that I took apart. I can find some of this in the bins, so I take it out. But this is a collection I did pick up. So there's a bolt here. It's going to undo this bolt. If I can get a turn on it. Not looking too good. Right. Really, I don't need to be taking this apart because it's all scrap steel. So usually even this top part would be a bit of aluminium. There we go. Bit of aluminium. Even that is sticking a bit. So I can't really take that as aluminium. So that's all steel. There's no really point to take this apart. Here is the most kind of, if I can get it off, important little bit here for me. And see, is there any brass in it? Like this should be even steel. Yep, all steel. And it looks like aluminium, or all brass. Even this sticks. Usually you get a bit of brass in this, but it's not looking good. We'll just take this off. We got two little bits of brass here, which I will be taking because it all adds up. As you can see there in the camera, the two little tops. So to get them out, there's no really easy way. I think the top of the screws are steel. You have to watch for that, guys, if you're taking all this apart. You can't have any steel on your brass because it will downgrade you straight away if they can. Scrapyards. So we'll take this off it. I know it's only a tiny bit of brass, but you might as well take it off. Why would you give it to scrapyards to make more money on it? Because they got the machines when it goes to recycling plants. They have the machines to separate all the brass and stuff away from the steel. So it's like a spring loaded. So when you get the snips, I just cut down the side of it. Each side should take it out. People say it's not worth it. If you do enough of this over the year, guys, it's worth it, believe me. I know this, believe me. Should break off. nice little piece of brass, as you can see here in the front. Now work on the second one, should come out now handy enough. There we go, another little piece of brass. All adds up. So we have 3 of these. Should pull out, just come out like this. Even I might be able to force this out. Here we go. A couple of little cuts. But you know what I mean. As you can see in that. Let's take this one off. Now sometimes this can be aluminium or brass. We'll have to test it with the magnet. It's a very cheap one, this guys. It's all steel. Don't really. It's very disappointing. You're saying, geez, I'm taking this part very quick. I know. See, I've stripped so many of these. I know what I'm doing. But that's basically all I want out of this. It's this piece of brass, that piece of wire. Now, I'll throw this as a scrap steel. And you'll probably say there's a bit of wire from here the whole way down. That length of wire, a couple of cents. Is it worth it? Not really, because you have to kind of say, is it worth it in times or is it not? Like the brass, it's worth it for me. But like it's a bit of wire, not really. So that's a quick video, guys, on testing your brass, if it is or not. There's always ways to test it with the foil or with the magnet. Always test your metals, guys, because if a scrapyard can do you in a way, it will do you. So like, comment, subscribe, guys. See you in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.